You can just buy your garlic already chopped. It's way easier. Tastes the same, right? Do you taste the same? Versus fresh garlic. Fresh garlic is stronger. Fresh garlic is stronger. My girlfriend wouldn't appreciate that if she was real. Do you want to give me a kiss? Reserve this for later. Now let's poach some eggs. Sean Connery. Dice your shallot. And if you really want to get crazy, you can 20-sided dice your shallot. Leo attempts to make a salad. Critical fail. Well, that's not so bad. Dice your shallot. You want it to be about 100 degrees, so use your thermometer and test it out. Uh-oh. That's 98 degrees. Give me just one night. Una noche. A moment to be by your side. Not many people will get that reference. Put this in the fridge overnight. Or for 5,000 years. And see what happens. Put it in the fridge. Stop being weird. What do you get when you cross a pork belly with a Grammy-nominated recording artist? Bacon. Bacon, all on the floor, bacon. I want some more bacon on it. Okay, that's enough. Yes. Why is it all purpose? It's like you can't use it to like fuel your car or find true love. It should be called some purpose. Or if it was me, it could be called no purpose flour. All the pretty girls like onions. Yuns. What's Aladdin's favorite food? Jasmine rice. That's right. Bad crap out nights like bad crap out days. More often than not are hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Did you hear about the onion that had an allergic reaction? He broke out into chives. And we're gonna put in some garlic too. Did you hear about the garlic that had an allergic reaction? He fell into anaphylactic shock and died 8 minutes later. It's a bummer of a story. Make sure you get baby tomatoes. You don't want midlife tomatoes.
Look at me, I'm a young tomato.
Why are anchovies untrustworthy? Because they're a little fishy.
Terrible jokes are terrible.
Stop. And I'm also gonna use some everything bagel seasoning. Why do they even call it everything bagel? There's like 8 ingredients. It should be called some of the things bagel. Get yourself some baking powder. Don't get faking powder. That's for my ex-girlfriend. Woohoo! We're gonna start with about 1.5 cups of buttermilk. And don't worry, if you don't have any buttermilk, it's actually super easy to make. All you gotta do is get yourself some. Why didn't you charge the batteries? You had one job.
Now no one's gonna know how to make buttermilk.
Buy some buttermilk, I guess. Focus. Beans, beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more magnesium you'll have in your diet. Rinse your beans. Mrs. Better's Bitters Miraculous Foamer. 2, 3, one of all this of Miraculous Foamer. Party in my mouth that the people I didn't want to show up showed up. It burns so much. Look at this giant jalapeno. Jalapeno. Wash your jalapeno. Woo! 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 Rockstar. More like jalapeno, am I right? You guys are turning me on. Onion. No one's turning you on. Onion ASMR. Whoop. Whoop. The only thing saltier than those anchovies is me, after losing 3 races in Mario Kart because of a fucking blue shell. Blue shells are literally just for losers to feel like they've accomplished something because they'll never know what it's like to have the feeling of coming in first place. Stupid. Fuck you, anchovy. Now that I got that out of my system, who's the cheesiest Star Wars character? Boba Fett. Ooh, that's salty. Get yourself some Boston lettuce. Are you even from Boston? You're made in Quebec. You're not even Boston lettuce. You're a lie, stupid lying lettuce. No one likes a filthy liar, Boston lettuce. Can't even call you that anymore. First you're gonna need a bowl. Bowl bender. You know, a lot of people like to go to a bakery for this, but I prefer Bread Bath & Beyond. I eat fish like you for breakfast. Dove Cameron, she's so pretty. We're gonna use some white bread here. If you don't know what to do with the end piece, it's always important to appease the cat breading gods. And I will always love you. No, bread makes you fat? Oh no. What happened to the broccoli that had unprotected sex? He developed a spin itch. Stupid. Ha! Move back. It's very hot ramen, so buckle up. Let's cook some ramen. Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 packs. 2 packs, Shakur. Why did the hamburger hate math class? Because he didn't understand? Looks like I could use some manscaping. That's kind of gross. Maybe we don't compare the parsley to my... That much parsley. 12 inches, just like my cake pan. Onions go in. I want to just caramelize them there. Caramelize. I want to turn them into a sports car. That's what I'm trying to do to the onions. What's the best alcohol to drink when you're sleeping in the woods? Campari. Start with some carrots. Hey! Wolverine, if he had carrots for claws. Clarets. What? Don't just good your carrots. Grate them. Hoping that we don't get pieces of me. Oh, got a little thing of carrots here. If carrots were people, this would be a terrifying sight. But you're not people. Carrots, like enemies, do not need their skin. Bap, 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 bap. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. Let me be the man of your creams. Well, no, that doesn't sound. 3/4 cups of cream. You gonna go get some cat burglars? There would be no more crime if police officers looked like you. That's probably not accurate. Will this recipe change everything you thought you knew about Caesars? It too, Chad? Is this recipe the best thing to come out of the ocean? Anyone would be very happy to be catfished by you.
Pretty catfish.
You guys have heard of cat breading, but have you heard of cat pita-ing? I pita the fool. Still good. Still fine. Still good. You got some pita on your fur. Removing the stems is boring. You want to give me a hand? Just remove the stems, please. Hey. Thanks, buddy. You're a good assistant. Did you clean your paws before doing that? Amateur hour. It's our 100th episode, buddy. Could you be a little bit more excited? That's the one. What's the Undertaker's favorite vegetable? Hell in a celery. That's how you do it. Dice your celery and focus. Get yourself some lettuce. Chad, you want a cat hat? Looking good, buddy. I got a nice cheddar. Nice little bag of cheddar. Cheddar? I hardly know her. I also use a nice Gruyere here. Gruyere? I hardly know her. Can you get up? I need your help. I need your help. Hello, darkness, my old friend. You're such a pretty. I love you. You smell really good, too. You smell really nice. This is my mom's recipe. She used to make it all the time, even though I didn't like spinach when I was a kid. But mother didn't care. Eat your spinach rice, she would say. We know what happens to the children that don't eat their spinach. They go to the basement, and we know what's in the basement.
Don't be child.
But then I started liking it when I was older. It's super good. Did you hear about the coriander that took up meditation? He's now pretty chill-ontro. He's now pretty chill-ontro. Why was the jalapeno in such a good mood? Because he got chipotle'd. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, you dirty. Stop it. Don't be a chive turkey. 1975 called. It wants its joke back. Chop up your tomato. This tomato is like Eddard Stark. That joke doesn't really hit anymore. If you really want to impress your partner, give him a bouquet of cilantro stems. That's why I have nobody, because these are the gifts that I give. Like my heart. Cut the onion the same way my coach cut me from the baseball team because I wasn't good enough. Fuck you, Coach Tremblay. I'm doing great. Woohoo! I don't know who you are, Coco, but your nut milk tastes great. Why is the shallot a perfect vegetable for cold weather? Because it has a lot of layers. What's the most soulful fruit? Berry Manilow. At the Copa. So about like 2 cups of strawbles. Get yourself some cornstarch. You're gonna do about a teaspoon of cornstarch. What happens when you put cornflakes in the freezer? You get chili flakes. Is this recipe guaranteed to make you extra crabby? We talked about this. You're supposed to wear the crab hat. Crab. Yeah, look at that. Spirit fingers. Don't pick your nose. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it's very satisfying. The boy who lived, come to die. I've done that joke so many times, but I don't get tired of it. Whipping cream. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but lime and whipping cream excite me. How much you give me if I just chug this thing? Ugh. Bah, that's not better. Key lime pie is for the whole family. 1 ounce of cream. Ooh. Whoops, cream facial. No, stop drinking cream. What a creamy episode. Why do people say that celery's creepy? Because it stalks everyone. Yep. Did you hear about the egg that committed a crime? He was placed in custody. But it was a very serious crime, and he ended up getting the death penalty. Death by breakfast tacos. You can call them appetizers or d'oeuvres. It's a cruel, cruel, cruel summer. Leaving me here on my own, it's a cruel. Eggs. I'm only gonna show this video after I've fed this cake to people. What happens if we do this? You're welcome. Yeah. I'm very alone. Crush. Ha! Like my dreams. Cream soda. Oopsies. Also like my dreams. Cucumber. I'm gonna use the smaller one because the smaller one is fine. Yeah. What does that remind you of? Now you're gonna want to get yourself a cucumber. This one's too big. No one needs a cucumber this big. This is fine. This is enough cucumber for this recipe and for this recipe. Oh. What do you call a cake that likes to watch his wife get railed by other cakes? A cuck cake. Is this recipe the best cure ever? We're curing salmon today. And sadness. Did you hear about the guy that ate too much Indian food? He had to be curried home. Get yourself a spanking paddle or cutting board. You're not very stable. Like me. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. If you don't have any dark soy sauce, just convince your regular soy sauce to kill Mace Windu. That'll bring it to the dark side. Nerd! These parts are not needed. What do you call a melon that breaks the 4th wall? Rind Reynolds, the Deadpool joke. Papa, can you hear me? References. I have them. About 1 teaspoon of dill, you dill weed. You might not know this about me, but I'm kind of a big dill. Do you have to be a professional chef to attempt this recipe? No, it's actually really easy. We don't all have your credentials. The doctor is in. What do you do with extra dough? Let's focus. Dough. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. Oh, Red Bull. Make sure to use cold butter for your dough. Cold like the girl that you asked out for Valentine's Day who laughed in your face. Fisting. Fist your dough. Is this dessert recipe clinically proven to make your dinner guests happier? Well, maybe not all of them. No one should trust you to do their surgery. Smash up some coriander seeds just to release the fragrance. The fragrance. Dr. Fragrant. Jurassic Park. Is this recipe the perfect hangover cure? You should not have driven last night. We're also going to fry up an egg. Looby-doo. We're going to start off with some hard-boiled eggs. We don't need the eggshells. Heroes on the half shell. Whoa. You tried to get away from me, didn't you? I wanted to say something funny about these eggs, but I couldn't come up with a good yolk. Now eggs go in. That's 1 egg. And that's 2. Why is there egg everywhere? Then you're going to crack an egg in your bowl. Why is there so much shell in here? Maybe 2 eggs is better. Lower your expectations. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make Kirkernut flares. Oh my god, curve flares. Welcome back. You want to make sure you pronounce this next ingredient properly, or else you might accidentally raise the dead. Worcestershire sauce.
I'll swallow your soul.
2 teaspoons Worcestershire sauce. Pie crust. What do you do with excess dough? I am the fairest of the maidens. This is how bloodhounds live. This one's too wet. But on the flip side, you can have adventures with this too. Hello. Bet you never saw a guy eat his own face. What's a green onion's favorite genre of music? It's rapscallion. Wolvagnon. Time to figure it out. Let's chop some parsley. Oh, that sounds like a Mortal Kombat move. Finish him. Ah! What did the negative fish say? To gnaw. Why did the fish get kicked out of band practice? Because he couldn't hold a tuna. Dice your tuna, stop making jokes. How many fish does it take to screw in a light bulb? 2. No. Yeah. Why did the fisherman's wife divorce him? It's because he had crabs. Kidding. It's because he had a crippling gambling addiction. We can't keep living like this, Teddy. Ooh. Crab is good as long as it's not in your pants. Is this the best flavor combination ever? You better believe it. We're having fun today. Quiet. I can buy myself flour. Tortillas? Half a cup of flour. Whenever someone asks me to chop parsley, I always answer the same thing. Leave it to me. Maybe focus. All right. Finish him. We're gonna start with about half a tablespoon of salt. Did you hear about the movie where Viggo Mortensen plays a professional baker? It's called Yeastern Promises. 1 packet of yeast. It's all under control. Focus! Is this the best thing to bring to an informal party? I think you're a bit overdressed, buddy. Top hat of the morning to you. You're all wet, and it's because of me. First time for everything. Ooh. Is this recipe guaranteed to give you a taste of France? Mais oui. Get yourself some fresh salmon. Who's that Pokemon? It's Magikarp's body. Last strawberry. Uh-oh, that fell under the fridge. Ew. Hey! I found your fish, stupid. It was under the fridge. No, maybe I don't eat that one. Is this breakfast recipe guaranteed to make you hop out of bed in the morning? We're eating frog legs today. You wanna see what I'm making? That's gonna be the color of your fur. Is this recipe the best fusion ever? The power of the sun in the palm of your hand. What did we say about creating elements? I am the future! Focus, focus. Future puss. You're like a peregrine falcon. If I keep you blind, you're super calm. We're gonna do we're gonna do T2 spoons. We're gonna do T2 spoons of garam masala. If you don't like it, well, you can garam it up your 2 teaspoons. Words. Crush your garlic. You're adopted and your real parents don't love you. You'll never be a professional athlete even though you've practiced your whole life. Your girlfriend doesn't respect you. No one forgot that time you lost your pants on a swing set. Garlic crushed. Garlic. Ah. Woo! It's almost as garlicky as my ex-wife. Sour Patch Kids are good. So many flavors in my face. Is this recipe the best gift ever? He's the gift that keeps on giving. What do you call it when they put a really fancy bar in a shitty neighborhood? Gentrification. We're gonna use about a thumb-sized piece of ginger. Hermione, he's skinning me alive. They're scary when they get older. Gingerly skin your enemies. Ginger. What happened when these two fell in love? They had a ginger reveal party. Why did you eat my wife? Guess we gotta skin more ginger. Let me skin it for you. Why does Harry Potter like gin so much? Because it's very ginny. Those two fucked. 2 tablespoons of gin. Is this recipe gluten-free? No, but technically it's non-bread. Let's get to it. Want some goat cheese, bud? Would you like some goat cheese? Goat cheese? Why don't you like anything? Don't throw away the duck fat. It's really good. This stuff is like gold. I mean, it's not worth gold, but it's tasty. Also not like gold. This isn't gold, it's fat. Hello. Hi. Hi there, you look good. It's a good hat, it's a good look for you. Will this recipe impress even the great Gordon Ramsay? Why did the chicken cross the road? Because you didn't fucking cook it. Degrade your carrots. You suck, carrot. I'm gonna use 3 small carrots, average sized carrots here. Hand condom. Grease it real nice. Sugar, sugar, poo poo, beep, bop, boom, bee. Yeah, your big old grease balls. Oh, there's grease everywhere now. This could be good for other things. Shiny fingers. Focus. Grease up your pans. Bit of grease. Boop, 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 beep, bop, boop. Cool, now we're gonna put this batter into 2 cake pins. Now for the fun part. Woo! It's true what they say about me. I'm stout of my mind. Add a little Guinness to deglaze everything. A little bit of Worcestershire and some sauce. A little crunchy runchies. Is this recipe guaranteed to give you that head of hair you've always dreamed of? That's one hairy put. What's Chris Hansen's favorite beer? To cat a predator. Where does bacon go to get an education? The School of Lard Knocks. It's a lard knock life for us. I'm sure Jay-Z likes lardons. Did you hear about the dumpling that learned how to do magic? His name was Dumpledore.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire, Harry?
Guys, it's okay. We can hash it out. Hash browns. 6 is a good number of hash browns, I think. The only kind of drugs I mess with are hash browns. And ketamine. Yeah. Let's chop up some jalapenos. Woo, yeah. Woo, yeah. Remove the seeds. Wearing gloves is the best way to avoid jalapeno. It's good, it's good. Where does the parsley go to book a vacation? Herb B&B. Let's make some compound butter. Not to be confused with compound V. Homelander. Anywho, hot honey, complete. Hot honey. That's what they called me in high school. That's not true. They called me fuckface. Ooh, boy. Yeah, you're a hot honey, aren't you? What do you taste like?
They're cheeseburger dumplings. That's what we're making.
Or maybe we make kitty dumplings, huh? How dare you turn your back on me? How dare you turn your back on me? So if this is 35% cream, what's 100% cream?
The answer is me. I am 100% cream. I am the cream. I'm the cream. I am the cream.
We have fun here. I don't want to wait for the crust to be over, and I don't know the rest of the words to this song. I don't want to wait. You hear that? That's the sound of steak cooking. I guess that makes sense. The power of chives compels you. This piece is not the piece I need. What my guests don't know won't hurt them. I'm not weird, you're weird. So we're gonna be making granita here, which is basically flavored ice crystals, not to be confused with Grenada, which is a small island between the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. Also not to be confused with Granada! A few VFX. I'm the boss. We're gonna chop up some lettuce here. You don't need that much though. Just like the tip of the iceberg. Iceberg. What are you looking at? Let us face the music together. Hey. Ah! Mixing boobs. So this is good if you're making imaginary food. But we're not today. We're making real food. You're real. You're real to me. You're real to me. Real to me. Focus. Woo! 1 jalapeno is the amount of jalapeno that will be jalapenoed. Yo. What a gorgeous mise en place. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow.
Ow! Stupid!
Be careful around your eyes when you use the jalapenos. What's an insect's favorite herb? Cilantro. Get yourself some fresh powdered sugar. Best way to know if it's fresh.
It's fresh.
About 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. What do you call a hot pepper's genitals? A jalapeno. Chop up your jalapenos. You're right. I should. No, it's fine. It's a jalapeno. Jalapenos aren't even hot. Not hot. It's fine. Oh wow. Oh no. Oh no. That's worse. Learning lessons with friends. Wow, that's hot. That's a lot hotter than the other one. Got the jalapeno. Well, that's not spicy at all. Why did I buy you? You're not spicy. Are the veins spicier? No. Take the seeds out. Oh, it's spicy. That's really. Oh no, that's in my eye.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Don't touch your face with this. Chop up your jalapenos super fine. Ew. If you can't find juniper berries, feel free to use Jupiter berries instead. I hear they're out of this world.
You're out of this world!
Put that to the side. Doing good? What did the daddy tomato say to the baby tomato? I wish your mom was still around. Little bit of ketchup on one side. Will this Irish recipe make your friends green with envy? I wish all cats could be like you. Handsome cat. Long down, Johnson. You put up with so much. Can I get a kiss? What's Sonia Blade's least favorite herb? Oregano. Finish him. Pinch of kosher salt? Yes, good. Aw, olive you. Woo! Ladies. I wonder. You either die a hero or live long enough to become a leek.
Swear to me!
I guess that's onions, right? That's because that's why my eye's burning. Ouch! Just microplane some garlic in there. I don't care, actually. You know what? It's garlic. Lime juice goes in. Well, that's provocative. Is this recipe guaranteed to get you a date on Valentine's Day? You're the best date anyone could ask for. Looks like a Ninja Turtle. Kill me. He's your new brother. Wait, no, I want to introduce you to somebody. Oh, okay. Let me do it for you. El Cesare, salade un Cesare, Cesare. Are you not entertained? The frost, sometimes it makes the blade stick. Maybe I need some meds, maybe I don't. Who's to say? Let's make some Caesar salad. Never go full mustard. It's in my lungs now. Which condiment is the best wrapper? Lil Dijon. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Look at me. Lime the captain now. There's not that much filling in these dumplings, so you just need a little beef. Let's get beefy. You know what? Next time you go out with friends, just invite Lobster. It's a great way for him to get out of his shell. Also, this works. Oh, hi. All these PCs are delicious. That's the sound of loneliness. No more carrot skin for you. Carrots, 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 carrots. Long John Johnson. Hey! Next up, we're going to use some Greek yogurt. But make sure to use the low-fat kind.
Abs aren't made in the gym, fatty. They're made in the kitchen.
Such a douche. Did you hear about the mustard that got really good at guitar? Did John Mayer? Your body is a condiment. Make that beef sing. I don't wanna wait for another day. Break it up. You don't want big chunks here. What do you call a syrup that keeps pieces of paper together? Staple syrup. instead of maple syrup. Ugh. Staple syrup your mouth shut with jokes like that. Make sure you use buttermilk. Don't use margarine milk. Well, no, buttermilk is a better idea. Ugh. And that's how we lubricate our insides. You're never gonna make good chicken tenders if you don't whisk everything. Margarine. 2 tablespoons. Tablespoons? Ooh. Oh no! You're such a stupid. Why is there mayo everywhere? 1 teaspoon of an abbreviated message. MSG. Woo!
Flavors.
Gonna take a little bit of all-purpose flour. Make sure it's made from 100% dolphins. Breadcrumbs. That's enough. Eggs. What do you call it when a herb talks to itself? Minternal dialogue. What do you call it when a herb and a veggie make love? Interracial corn. Where do you come up with this stuff, you goofball? You can use a mixer if you want, but this is my mixer. It's also a tool for other pleasurable activities. What did the mommy tomato say to the baby tomato?
Think fast.
Yes. Get yourself a mortar and pestle. Don't get yourself a mortar and pestilence. The bubonic plague is no laughing matter. Boob. Get yourself a little bit of mortadella. Hello, Clarice. Veal. You like that, don't you? You've been veally bad. Ooh, puppy. Yes. Why you like this? Everyone talks about mouthfeel, but I think hand feel is just as important. Crispy, spicy ramen wrap. That's a mouthful. Crispy and spicy ramen wrap. I can't hit those notes. Crispy and spicy ramen wrap. Got these really fancy eggs too. Happy birthday, Mr. President. What do you call a herb that impersonates its father so it could fight in the war? Mulantro. You're also going to want to get yourself some American cheese. If you're not sure if your cheese is American, just pay attention. There's usually some signs. Remove the cheese from its cheese condom. Why does my cat hate mushrooms? He's just not a fun guy. Why did the fungus sell his house? Because there just wasn't much room. Why did the cook's girlfriend leave him for a fisherman? Because he had bigger muscles. What do you call a vegetarian mussel? A mussel sprout. You know what mustard spelled backwards is?
Dratsum.
Little squirt of dratsum. Use this much habanero. That's hot. Ouch, okay. I would say lessons learned, but it's the 3rd time I've done that. You want to be careful when using this around your everything. Is this the best new way to serve pizza? That's a non-issue. Thanks. You smell delightful. Dill, it's dill. What's Nos's favorite herb? Dillmatic. Got yourself a gun. Thinly slice your garlic. Boop, 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 boop. Cutting garlic is boring. Let's get crazy. Woohoo! The gang life found me. Hey, open your cans. Ooh, you got some nice cans. Why not? Stop it, you're freaking out the guests. Make sure you get fresh garlic. You don't want that jarred garlic. It's only good for one thing. Good. I need a date for New Year's Eve. You gonna be my date for New Year's Eve? Curiosity got the cat drunk. Give me a little cat kiss at midnight. How's the view? I'm gonna put a bit of pepperoni in here. One for you. One for me. One for you. One for me. One for you. All right. I'm gonna put on some jalapenos also. One for you. One for me. One for you. Are you fresh, Mr. Onion? You think darkness is your ally. Bane. That was actually pretty cool. Whoop, 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 woo. Red onion. If you can't find a red onion, just get a white onion and tell embarrassing childhood stories about it in front of its new girlfriend. Everyone gets a kiss. Onion party and I'll cry if I want to. That works. Onions make you cry, but not as much as people. Yeah, I'm not crying, you're crying. Dice guys finish last. I don't want a lot of onion in this recipe because, well, I don't want a lot of onion. I don't have to explain myself. I just don't want a lot of it. It's like a doctor's mask. It's like unwrapping a present, except once you open it, there's tears. Well, it's kind of like my birthday, I guess. Do you know how orcs were created? They were elves once. My fighting Uruk-hai. I would also like some oregano. Oregano? Oregano, yes. Oregano, maybe? Woo! Hey, we got oregano. I guess that's fine. Service! Good avocado. Why was the avocado heartbroken? Because I ate its other half. Do you think in the world of Pokemon, oyster mushrooms are called cloister mushrooms? Bigger question, why am I such a fucking nerd? So if this is a Caesar, would this technically be a ramen holiday? That sip hurts as much as that joke. Let's just make it a pasta dish. Pappardelle. Pappardelle. Get yourself some pappardelle. Pap test. Wait. As much as I enjoy skinning things, this is a very convenient way to buy garlic. Cut the little tips off. Ah! Ooh! Ee! Mommy! Ooh, puppy! Daddy's lost his mind. Whoop. Nope. Oh no. Is this recipe hella poppin'? He's a big hit in the party animal kingdom. Kitty likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh, that's why it's an emoticon. Look. No, it doesn't need to be censored. Wash your peaches. Ooh, peaches are good. Peach break. I like peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. Stop eating peaches. Muscle memory. I'm gonna make 2 hot dogs today because I'm a hungry, hungry hippo. Hey, you're gonna be inside me later. Master Chef. Want to eat at my house? Now you want to get yourself the perfect bread for hot dogs. That's right, bagels. I'm being a silly goose. Get yourself hot dog buns. I once had a pet fish that was very stressed out all the time, so I would just tell him Hatuna Matata. And then you ate him. I left you alone for 5 minutes. Why did you eat Swim Shady? Scallops. What do you call a proud American scallop? Petoncle Sam. Scallop in French is pétanque, so you get a pun in all the languages. We're having pun here. What do you call a pastry that can grant you immortality? The Philosopher's Stone. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna work probably. Is this the most electrifying recipe ever? Pikachu. You teach me and I'll teach you Pokemon. Are we done? Pikachu uses nap. It's super effective. Is this recipe guaranteed to electrify your next dinner party? Chad uses enthusiasm. It's super effective. Next up, parsley. That's fresh. Ah! Don't worry, I'm gonna clean it.
Or am I?
Ooh. It's fine. First up, let's get some dried chilies. Dried chilies. I don't know how hot these are, but according to the package, they're the hottest. Hottest chili. Are you though? Woo! You got a kick. Ooh, it burns, kitty. What happened to the chili that got too drunk? He couldn't seed straight. This much chilies will be the chilies being used. Chili party. I decided to treat myself to something really special and fancy. Can you guess what it is?
Who's that aphrodisiac?
It's rhino horn. What? No, it's not. It's oysters. We're doing oysters. Is this recipe guaranteed to give you superhuman strength? Hey, Popeye. Spinach? No spinach? You don't care for anything. Is this the peachiest recipe ever? Peachiest, buddy, not preachiest. He's very popular. If you really want to crank the party up, instead of using powdered sugar, just use Should I take pre-workout before an episode and see what happens? Let's take some pre-workout before an episode and see what happens.
Let's make some noodles.
Fun fact, if you want the best oregano, just go to Oregon. Another fun fact, I'm a f***ing idiot. I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of Oregon
meat.
oregano, Princess Oregano. Make sure you get San Marzano tomatoes. You don't want San Quentin tomatoes. He's an angry little tomato. Moving on. It's like prom all over again. Whoop. If I was a cheese, I would be a provolone. Fuck you, sour cream. Next up, we're gonna need some pumpkin puree. And we all know where that comes from.
Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't worry, it comes from a can.
Oh, I was worried there for a second. You're about...
Half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Don't get the unpure kind. You want, why won't you open? Half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Lessons learned. Where do vegetables stay when they're visiting a new city? The Radisson Hotel. We're gonna need a ranch hand. How you feeling, partner? You're the best ranch hand anyone could ask for. You're a big help, mister. You a parsley kind of guy? Or are you parsley unimpressed? Where are you going, ranch hand? Impossible to find good help these days, I guess. Woo! Spicy. Ramen. If there's one thing I love, it's ramen. Wait, does this recipe put the raw in rar? Everything the light touches is our kitchen. Just can't wait to be king. What do you get when you mix a red onion and a green onion? A toxic relationship, because they're too different. And the red onion's probably sleeping with the yellow onion because he's way cooler and way more... Maybe you should chill out a bit. We all know about champagne and Diet Coke thanks to Tom Hanks. But have you heard of Chardonnay and Red Bull? Nope. If you don't have any red wine vinegar, you can make your own. So what you do is you do equal parts red wine and equal parts white vinegar. And then you have red wine vinegar. Easy. No, you don't. You know what? Maybe just buy it. I'm reducing you to nothing. Reduce your moose. Reduce your moose. If you don't reduce your moose, you reduce your moose. Reduce your... Ooh, sorry. So yeah, I reduced it a little bit. Rice to meet you. Get yourself some sushi rice. Although suhi rice and sude rice is also acceptable.
Acceptable? Roll out.
You know, if you want to get away from the winter, maybe you just rent a cottage. Green onions. What? Hey! What? Fun fact, the song Rolling by Limp Bizkit is based off of his love of spring rolls. Stupid. Doesn't make it. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Let's get rolling. That worked. You want to know what the key to my heart is? Get yourself some nice rye whiskey. I was rye all along. Never running from a real fight. Here's the one named Sailor. Never turning back on our friends. Always there to the end. Who's your favorite Sailor Guardian? Mine is Sailor Mars. Oh no. Never running from the real fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. You're a f***ing nerd. Get yourself some San Marzano tomatoes. How you feeling, bud? You're looking a little rough. Edge. Did you hear about the salmon that started a charity? It was called Make a Fish Foundation. That's how you check if it's fresh. How does a salmon watch a movie? He streams it. He streams it. It's funny how you don't get salmonella from salmon. Instead of salmonella, we should call it chickenella. It would make more sense. Salmon. Why was the salmon so self-conscious about his weight? Because he had too many scales. As far as plating goes, I like to lay them down in some coarse salt.
Coarse salt.
That's more salt than my ex-wife. Why are sausages so good at sports? Because they're big wieners. I'm alone. Next time you're gonna throw away the sausage skins, try making a bodysuit with them instead. And then go for a walk in your neighborhood. Watch the questions unfurl. Or don't, I don't care. Now get yourself some sausages. Shut up. Always use protection. Then just tie a knot in it and you're good. Maybe not. Is this recipe the best way to eat scallops? Scallops, buddy, not scholars. You had literally one job. Why did the condiment quit his college fraternity? Because he was tired of getting mayo hazed. Anchovies, anchovies, anchovies. Don't overdo it on the seaweed, guys. It's a gateway drug. Ooh, toast some bread.
Tell me your secrets.
Why don't we try focusing for once? Little bit of sesame seed. You know, it's not always about sesame. Sometimes it's about sesa you as well. Or sesa us.
So many layers. You have so many layers.
This shallot has almost as many layers as I do. I'm kidding. I've only got like 3. Funny, charming, and a crippling fear of things I can't control. Chop, chop, chop. Shallots are great. You can pretty much put them on any dish to make it better. I was wrong. Ugh, what the f***, man? Why did the crustacean dump her boyfriend? Because he was shrimpitant. Flaccid shrimp. At least I've got you, you handsome kitty. We need some girlfriends, hey bud? We need some girlfriends, eh? Maybe we need a makeover. There we go. It's a good look for you, buddy. Hot dogs. Hot dogs! Hot dogs. Now pour the sadness into the water. This is how you remind me of how single I am. Ooh. All the single Leos, all the single Leos. Up in the club, up in the night. Hey kitty! Hello! What are you looking at? Everybody, yeah, rock your parsley, yeah. Everybody, rock your parsley right. I put the sing in single. Everybody. Take the skin off these carrots. You can't get a sunburn if you don't have skin. Let me skin it for you. I guess he's not as skin-trusting anymore. And then you pull out a carrot that still has skin and you show him what happens when he doesn't behave. This is what happens. This is what happens. What do you say to a hamburger when it's too thick? Let me smash. Yeah. Let's get to it. Sprinkle time. It takes a sprinklage. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Oh no, my fingers are blue. It's like I've been playing with Smurfettes. If you're not comfortable using email, snail mail is just fine. Snails. I almost forgot our secret ingredient. A teaspoon of citric acid. I'm kidding, don't do that. Hello. Space Cat. I need your help again. Time for help. Time for help. I can see your elbows, mister. Turn the cat around. Here, let me put this on you. Ooh. You put up with so much. You're the pumpkin spice king. I love you. I love you. That's some spontaneous cat busting right there. He's got 3rd-degree purrs. Don't worry, it's all special effects. There's no real fire. Give your chilies a vasectomy. Remove their seeds. They're like spicy maracas. That's enough of that. You spin my burrito right round, right round. Spin the burrito. Well, there's no one over there, so I guess no kisses for you, Leo. No kisses for you. Why did the spinach get kicked out of his apartment? He forgot to renew the leaf. Spinach is better with stuff on it. It's a dolphin. You got your tomato sauce right here. Do or do not. There is no try. Whoop. Ooh. 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 Who's the best pastry chef in the Star Wars universe? Lando Calrissian. Steak. I use a ribeye steak here, but feel free to use any part of the animal. Maybe not the liver, or the eyes, or the penis. You know what? Let's just use the ribeye. Use the ribeye. Just do that. Follow the ingredients. Something smells fishy around here. I think it's this fish sauce. Awful. Remove the strawberry hats. No more strawberry hats for you. remove my head! No! I guess he wouldn't be screaming if I removed his head. Scalp your strawberries. Please, sir, I have a family. Oh, no! Why are you doing? I've accepted my fate. The only good strawberry is a dead strawberry. What do you call a tomato that does his own stunts? Tomato Cruise. You're gonna want a blender, preferably one that's cleaner than you. And then get yourself an extension. Do you like my extensions? Stupid. Stupid is what stupid does, Jedi. I'm gonna use 3 cloves of garlic here, even though someone tried to convince me not to use any. I've come to suck your blood. It's a Christopher Walken vampire. And I'm gonna use about a cup of icing sugar, confectioner's sugar, whatever you wanna call it. I find using a credit card is the best way to get rid of the chunks. No chunky sugar here, guys. Are these appetizers guaranteed to get you into the spirit of summer? More like cat days of summer, am I right? Cat days of summer. That's it? What are you looking at? Why did the syrup fail basic math? Because he was a simple syrup. You're not smart, but you have a lot of charisma. Like me. 1 ounce of Leo syrup. Did you know that chickens evolved from dinosaurs? You better check yourself before you T-Rex yourself, mister. Let's smash some tacos. Taco cat spelled backwards is taco cat. Did you know that? Colorful tomatoes. Oh, good. Did you hear about the bun that started playing football? His name was Brioche Cinco. Touchdown. That's how you tenderize your buns. I also bought a bunch of these Thai chilies. So I'm gonna use like, I don't know how hot they are. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That's hot. Woo! Hey guys. Ooh. Oh, it's spicier on the way up. Cucumber. Don't do that. That wasn't so bad. Get yourself some pamplemousse. They're grape fruit. My sense of smell is all right, but my eyesight is not the grapest. You're so stupid. Get yourself some boneless chicken thighs. Cut it into nice little chunks. I was gonna go to class, but then I got thighs. Ooh, gonna eat some butter chicken, then I got thighs. Now I'm j***ing off, and well, that was good prosciutto. Your parents would be so proud. Attack on Titan. Prosciutto's good. Greasy face. Why'd the 2 vegetables go in the woods? To mate. Oh. Why are you chopping us? We only wanted to mate. Oh. Remove the guts. Stop fingering your tomatoes. No more courage for you, tomato. Yeah, Daddy's making good sounds. Ooh. Yes. All night long, let me see that tongue. We were gonna get him an oyster costume, but they all kinda shucked. Instead, we're gonna go with Iron Man's pet fish, Tony Shark. Now cook up your onions until they're translucent. I'm just a sweet translucent. You don't want to burn the garlic or else you'll have garlic that tastes burnt. Is this recipe the best thing to bring to a fancy party? He's tuxie doing it right. We'll say like I fall down some stairs and I twist my ankle really bad. This is what it sounds like. Ah! Chop your shallots. If you don't have shallots, you can use some white onions. It's okay by me. Ultraman. Oh, that was a bad idea. Ow! Spicy eyes. I'm crying because of the shallots I just had on my eyes, not because of anything else. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Under control is me. Ooh. Kink unlocked. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Get yourself some unsalted butter. You better believe it. The best way to know if it's unsalted is just to test it. That's unsalted. Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a Valentine's Day feast if you're single. Step 1. Fuck you, Valentine's Day. Vanilla extract. You smell so good, but I know you taste like trash. Okay. And I'm also gonna put in a teaspoon. Open! I'm also gonna use about half a teaspoon of my sex life, aka pure vanilla. While we wait on that chicken, let's make some homemade ranch sauce. And don't worry, if your guests are vegan, you can always just make them homemade branch sauce. Hi, Velveeta. Ooh, she will wear you out, living Velveeta loca. Sweet vermouth is what's next. I'm gonna start pronouncing it sweet vermouth. Shut your dirty little sweet vermouth. Shut your dirty vermouth. Let's whisk. Ow! Eggs. Yeah. Eggs. Woo. Aye. Ow. Ooh. Don't throw these away. They're eggshell-int. Throw them away. I mean, yeah, just throw them away. Wake me up before you go. Good morning. Hello. What are you even listening to? Yeah, that'll wake you up. Is this recipe better than a warm hug?
No.
Deceased mine watermelon. Let's cut some watermelon. What was the biggest scandal in the fruit world? Watermelon gate. Reveal. We're friends, right? You gonna put up with this today? Do you guys know any rabbit puns? Because mine are pawful. Waffle poffle. What are you doing? Everything okay over there? Ladies. Oh no, transfer you into a bowl. Now we're gonna put this in the fridge while we prepare the other stuff. Yum, yum. Ladies. Now whip your cream. You want some stiff peaks. Whipping time. Open all the doors and let your cream out to the world. Let's make some whippy cream. All right? This one goes in here. Boop. Keep it together. Now let's get whippy. Whipping cream tonight. Ow. Let's keep it going. Cinnamon whipped cream completed. Hello! Ladies, we have fun here. Whisk. Whisk. Ugh. Looks like we both have whiskers. We both have whiskers, buddy. Okay, you don't care about my jokes. Don't touch the tripod. I'm also gonna use a bit of hot sauce here. Hey. Wiggle, wiggle. Boo, 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 boo. We're gonna start with half a cup of sour cream here. And if you don't have sour cream, feel free to use Sour Patch Kids instead. Sour Patch Kids in. I'm kidding, don't use Sour Patch Kids, jeez. Oh no, why is this plugged in? I'm kidding, don't do that. Did you hear about the spinach that joined a top secret organization that monitors all of alien life on Earth? His name was Wilt Smith. Boop, 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 boop. If you could take a look right here, please. There we go. Now that we've forgotten about that joke, spinach goes in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. It has hints of gargamel and cherry root and vitamin C and zinc. I'm shooting Sauvignon Blancs over here. That'll do it. One for you, one for me, one for me. You guys are a bunch of wieners. Whooshing. Wolverine. Ooh, my hands smell like wieners.